Hey guys, Tara here. Welcome back to another video in GT Line Racing, this time starting in Sports Classics in stock cars. Actually, we're not starting at the back for once, so this is the first. They can get good stuff from starting in, well, so, I say joint third, we're down to fifth or so. People are in the Turismo Classics, and the reason I'm not Turismo is because I don't really like it. Whoa, come on. Seriously, I just crashed into a basic right-hand corner on my own in a non-contact race which had nothing to do with everyone else. I think that just sums up my racing ability in the past few videos, honestly, but we've overtaken someone though, so someone, actually that's another place there, so somehow people are having a worse start to this race than what I am. As I was saying before I made that stupid crash, the reason I chose the Rapid GT Classic, I think this thing's called, or something like that, is because I don't like the Turismo Classic or what the other top car is, and I prefer using this one because I can drive it better and I just like it more in general. I'm not back down to 8th though, because this Turismo Classic has come back past us. Now I get back on the inside of them, so still, there's not much of a difference between the Turismo Classic and this car I'm in, because I keep forgetting the name of it, and then trying to find the line up the inside. I still can't really think how to commentate non-contact races, because you say up the inside, but it's more through the inside of everyone else. Now then, we get back up into 7th place though, so only 2 places off where we started really. Now I can try to come around this time, no, we hit it again! Come on, can I just not do basic corners anymore? Seriously, have I got this bad at racing now that I can't take basic corners? I don't know what it is about that corner, why I just can't do it. I don't like those barriers in general on actual stunt races, because they can just, if you just hit them at the wrong angle, they'll send you flying to Mars. Still, they're actually keeping up pretty well. Actually, my making overtake is actually the race has just gone contact, someone caught it there, and it's done the contact race, so you guys take too wide, they've taken each other out completely there. It's when I was facing the wrong way now, we're up into P4. Actually, we could be up to P2 here, because you've got 3rd and 2nd here right in front of us. The leader's just up the road a little bit as well in that bright blue car, so there's still a chance yet that we might actually be able to win this race from our terrible restart. I mean, that would be a brilliant 0 to hero story, wouldn't it? Crashing twice in the same corner in 2 laps, and then maybe even actually taking victory. Now we're all over the back of this car in front. I think I actually can't tell what car it is in front of you. It's not the Chubba Wreck, I know that much, but I can't actually tell what car it is. I think it might be the rest, and you can't get the car right this time. You get around the corner, but then we get nudged around there by that Turismo, and does this corner just hate me? What are they doing? They just stopped in the middle of the track. That caused a massive traffic jam, and okay, they're actually a worse driver than me for doing that. Yeah, that's actually someone. I'm actually better than someone at least in this race. So I think that may have just killed any chance of us getting a podium position. Although this black car in front of us might still be able to get past them. Actually, there's the bright blue car as well, which was in the lead. Now they're upside down as well, so they've had an absolute mare from the lead down to at least 5th or 6th now. That's a horrible power slash from us, I think. Yeah, they definitely distracted me a little bit seeing a car just roll over. It's not something you really expect in a race, and this was a horrible line that just cost us so much time. But still, if we can catch back up to that black car, then there is actually still a chance that we might be able to get onto the podium. We just need some nice lines through here, which we do. It's actually a lot better than what we have done. Now then, coming around the final corner now, going up to the line to start lap 4, I think this will be. Now then, what do you know? Okay, that bright blue car's already right back behind us. They've got some mega pace. They can get this corner right this time. Yes, we do. Actually managed to get around that right-hander this time. He probably only took 4 attempts. Well, it would have been 2 attempts if he only got taken out on the other lap. And so then, still need to see that blue car's right on the back of us now. I have no idea what car they're in. That must be a retinue or something. One of the Sports Classic off-road cars. Now we got a bit of twitch there on the braking, running out a bit wide there. Although this car is actually faster than the retinue, but the retinue I think has the better traction loss. So it's a side-by-side contact there. We're into the barrier and now if you give them space side by side. We're going higher right now, they get back up our inside there. So we've just lost the podium position now. There's not much longer left to go in this race, and they might have the better off-road traction. That's what we've seen. That car does like to fall over, it seems. Now then, we're still right behind them now, coming up now into the left pin head. And I can try and make a move up the inside and be side by side with them. Now we've got now back on the road, we'll have the better pace over the rest of the year, coming on heavy braking now, trying to hold it around the outside. They run out a bit wide, they hit to his side, it's going to kill momentum going to the line. They're just going to do us on the line. They just have to come across the line there in P4. And now coming onto the main race of the video. This race, as you've seen from the title and thumbnail, is a lap of Los Santos with a little bit extra in between as well, so you do loop around a few things a few times. And we're starting right at the back, of course. Why we know start at the back? They're getting squeezed into the wall already by this Nero custom, pretty much that just proves what kind of race I think this is going to be. They can squeeze into the walls again, just finding the little gaps there. Of course, this will be the race where these straight line speed cars do have an advantage, and everyone's just spinning out. And how do we survive that? I mean, 2 cars hit into us, and that black car just spun out in the first place, so we're down to 4th. And before I was saying, before everything decided to implode into me, this will be the race where the straight line speed car, like the Nero Custom, the XA, the Proton, that will have the advantage. But Ketchup and Slipstream is on, so any advantage that they would have has been near enough neutralised, so it should be an even playing field within reason. But I mean, if someone chose like a Voltic or something, then they're completely out of the race now. We're still trying to keep it effectively 4 wide here with 2 Wagners. Of course, the Wagners always find their way into every single supercar race you'll ever do now. And this Wagner just giving me absolutely no space whatsoever. Actually, they do give me a bit of space now, so credit to them for actually not trying to take me out. If they're trying to hide it around the outside of the Wagner, I mean, trying to hide it around the outside of the Wagner, there's actually no point in doing that because there's no way I can be able to hold it there around the outside of a Wagner. And they're going to close that nearer custom. Nearer custom's just taking themselves out and taking us out with them. And what were they doing? What stupid driving there from that nearer custom. Now then try and take out this Proto as well when they come back on the track. So, well, terrible driving there from that nearer custom. And that pretty much just proves, well, it shows what kind of driver they're going to be in this race, and pretty much proves what to expect in this race. Trying to find ways side by side with them now. They're getting very aggressive there on the defense. They're trying to get in the slipstream once again now. They're find a way now to the left hand side. They're doing trying to get a little pit maneuver on them, tap the wheel. That's them round now. That's karma for you. And now he's trying to get the now. Back up now into P5, get around the XA21 as well. That's the X80 Proto. I mean, there's too many cars with X in their name in the supercars class anyway. And actually, oh my god, just send them to space. I've just sent that Wagner to absolute Mars. And I don't think that Wagner's ever going to be seen again. I think it's now in orbit. Might become a new satellite or something now. I think that Wagner once again. Now actually they're going to do something. Why? Why are you taking me out? You've taken me out once before. I took you out to get even with you. And you're going to be that kind of racer, aren't you? So now where are we now? We're down in P9 now. We're almost in last place. Yeah, we've got a lot of catching up to do now. Cutting a bit further on now. We're up into 8th place. Maybe 1 place actually. Actually, that's 2 places now. That other T20 is going absolutely nowhere. Now trying to find a way now around the outside now of this X80 Proto. We're still giving it side by side with them. It comes to the T20 with them. Load of speed they're getting a double slipstream now. Just trying to keep it up the inside of this X80. I mean, actually, where are they going? It's everything makes sense out there, trying to hit into us there. Now they're getting the slipstream now. Well, this is this bright blue T20 now. We're putting side by side with them now. Actually going to immediately move past them there. Now we're back up now into P5, so back where we were about 2.5 minutes ago. And this whole group of cars is squabbling for the lead. I mean, if that nearer custom's in this pack of cars, then I'm not surprised that everyone's here staying behind it now, trying to find a way around the outside now. This T21 now making back up now into 4th place now. This T20 is following us right through there. Now go for the gunners. We just clipped the nearer custom, and now we spun ourselves out. I mean, I'll hold my hands over there. That one was my fault. I just tried to go for the gap in between them with the slipstream. I just clipped the front of it there, so I think the gap may have been there if you got it right, but still, we're going at that speed with a gap that small. There's pretty much no way I was actually going to be able to get through that. Now we have got a Wagner keeping up behind us now. I mean, the Wagner through the corners is where it's still having an advantage over us, but still, in this kind of race, it's pretty much a level playing field, especially with Ketchup and Slipstream on as well. Running out, be aware they have to duck to the inside there. I think, was that the Proto again, facing the wrong way? That Proto's not having a good race, and then again, neither am I really either. Back on the P1, just see how much we're gaining on the cars in front of us, of course, with Slipstream and Ketchup on. You have about 20-30 seconds if you're down in 9th like we were, and they've actually managed to catch up again, though this Wagner is actually coming with us now behind us. I'm just going to stick over to the right hand side of the track because we're just giving them space on the inside because we don't want to take them out there. Then the Wagner just coming straight back past us now, try and get in their slipstream now. Like catch up now to the few cars in front of me. We're still gaining a hitch in the Wagner pulls the inside there of the T20. You know, maybe we found on the footage cut there a little bit, but nothing happened. We're still behind this T20 and trying to find a way now to the actually going to get 3 wide there, but there's a huge explosion there. Don't know what happened there. Did something just combust? Have we got some Ferraris in this race? They're just catching fire again like they do in real life. We're going to get side by side now with this T20. A big contact, they're trying to take us out now. We just managed to wiggle away from them there. That's very, very dirty there from that T20. But they're still keeping it side by side now, just sticking to the wall here, because if we get hit into the wall, then we're going to bounce off it and carry on going in a straight line. So that's pretty much the safest place for us to be. Now we are now going side by side with the lead now with this Wagner. Wagner there just finding some safe routes there, pretty much like we were. So we've got a little bit of a gap now for the time being. Actually, now the Wagner's going to pull into our slipstream now behind us now, trying to put now we're going to pull out sideways once again. So actually, honestly, I don't really know what the point of doing that was, but actually then now do make the move in front of us. Here comes another Wagner now. Here comes every other car in the race as well now. It's following the slipstream behind the Wagner. We're going to get boxing now. We go to the right hand side of the right side of the other Wagner as well. Now we get back up now into the lead of the race now. Can we go for the racing line up here? No, there's been cut off there. We have to dive back there now to the inside. Now here's this X80 Proto once again. We've seen quite a bit of that Proto in this race. And actually now maybe have some good luck and actually maybe be able to fight for the victory. Now here comes that nearer custom once again. Actually he decided to leave us alone that time, so that's a first at least. And now here comes the other nearer custom now, just trying to get a double slipstream now off the nearer customs. Now then get past the green one once again. Now we get back up now into the lead of the race. Now we're going to pull over now to the inside. Oh, there's a huge contact there. I think that nearer custom just took out the X80 Proto, so that nearer custom really doesn't like anyone in this race, do they? Actually, no, they're actually leaving us alone, which is I'm a bit scared about that. I could get a feeling they're going to try and take me out on the finish line or something when we eventually get there. And then try and pull back to the other side now. Although Nero Custom once again, we get back up now into the leader race and once again just staying this way. What are you doing? That T20 just going for the smallest of gaps there. Actually managed to make it work somehow. Another thing was that Nero Custom once again making contact. This time with the other T20. They're going side by side now. With the other T20 going to get 3 wide now for leader race because we've got the Kirby's over here. So we've got quote-unquote advantage over here where we catch them slishing. That pretty much makes no difference, and then we can't even Kirby's because that T20 is right here next to us, so we can't even wiggle over the Kirby's to get the advantage of being on them. And then we drop back down to P4. There's another huge explosion now. I don't know what keeps exploding. There's definitely no frogs in this race. No, making a big contact there with the T20. Where are they going? Okay, the T20 is going to Jupiter. We're sending one Wagner to Mars now. One's gone to Jupiter. Again, side-by-side contact now with this other Wagner now. Actually going side-by-side for the lead of this race once again. There comes that Nero Custom. Actually, they tag us and they spin round now. I mean, they did the same thing that we did about 5 minutes ago in terms of race time, just trying to find the guy in front of him and just clip the car, so... And now we're even on that as well. Now, everyone else is just shooting past them. I mean, it's literally, I mean, those Nero Customs are just so fast and straight. I mean, these Wagners aren't any slouch either, neither is T20. They're moving a bit further on the footage, cuts out a little bit. Now we've just got a wall of Wagners now in front of us. Now, making the moves past all of them, and I get back up now into the race, just avoiding the propane tank. Actually, that's what the explosions are. In the middle of the checkpoint, there's a propane tank, so if you hear that, that's what's causing the explosion. So it's not just Ferraris combusting like they tend to do in real life. Now then, the wall of Wagners come back past us, and one just cuts in front of us, and they're completely taken out. I mean, what are you expecting to happen? You just pull right in front of me in the braking zone. What do you expect me to do? Stop dead? Anyway, actually, they're right back behind us again, so it looks like they've actually not lost really any time from that. Now they get back now in front of us now, back into P3. I'm just going to duck inside here just to avoid all the contact now. Everyone else is following us. Now the other Wagner just cuts in front of us once again. And what are these Wagners doing just cutting in front of us? Seriously. I mean, they're in the fastest cars around corners. This now around this bit of the circuit, this is where they have the advantage. Now they're actually coming up now, not far from the finish line, seems to be coming back to the military base. So I think once we go under it, it's back on that bridge just past the military base. Now we get back up now into the lead of the race, but honestly, being in the lead right now is not actually really where we want to be. And that comes to that Nero possible. So actually, the Nero's actually leaving us alone at the end of the race. So maybe they decided to actually play fair now, not actually take anyone out. Well, not take us out at least anyway. And now they're getting back to the station now, actually back in the lead. So this is really where we don't want to be. Now they're going to get past us now. We're going to drive back now into the solution. Well, there's a big contact there. They're taking out the Nero's taken out. There's a huge explosion there from the Wagner. And you're going to come out in second place. The Nero Custom, I'm sure, has just won that race. And indeed, the Nero has won the race. So the one car I didn't want to win, of course, is the one that actually wins. I mean, they did leave us alone in the end, so I guess fair dues for that, but honestly, I think I should have blocked them over at the end. I think that may have given me a chance of winning the race. But still, those 17k for coming in second, I'm not going to argue with that, and of course a level up as well, so it's not all bad. Again, this race was just a bit of fun anyway, but still, it would have been nice if that guy actually raced clean, but still, GG Mats for actually taking the victory in the end. Still, if you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Remember to check out my Discord server, which will be linked in the description down below, along with my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, so definitely go follow me on all of those as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.